In Father Teresa's Wine Cellar, we believe all oppression is intersectional. And this means our analysis of current events frequently includes discussion of difficult and explicit content. Any combination of the following topics could be included in our show: murder, rape, war, climate change, racism, sexism, violence, sexual violence, homophobic violence, heterocentrism, discrimination and abuse against individuals of nonconformist sexuality, domestic violence, child abuse, child rape, child neglect, elderly abuse, verbal abuse, police brutality, microaggressions, ableism, cyberbullying, genital mutilation, ideological extremism, and people just being total fucking assholes.
I am the hip-hop socialist.
When they came through, they holler like, what up, comrade?
All right. And let's take a look at this thing over here. Rush Limbaugh still exists. Holy shit. And remember, it was your boy.
He's not dead yet. Doesn't he have, like, stage 4 cancer? Man. Ugh.
Yeah, but he wasn't a Black Panther. Only the Black Panthers get killed.
Okay.
I don't make good pop culture references, and it was really awkward hearing Tariq Nasheed keep calling him Chaswick. Chaswick.
Ugh.
Repeatedly. Chaswick. All right.
Mm-hmm.
A little less serious going into this Thursday afternoon. It's 12:44 p.m. Typically, over the past 11 years, I would be on the shift right now. Actually, I'm at that point where you're like, all right, let's get this thing in the can here. You know what? At the last factory, I'm like, hey, all right, hour and 15 minutes, let's get this over with. Yeah, we got to be here another 30 minutes, but when second shift shows up, I go to another room that's not running and just sit on the stairs and reflect until 2:30 when we're allowed to leave. And that's a fun thing about capitalism. You don't leave till you're allowed to leave.
That's not a fun thing about capitalism.
Yes, it is.
That's not fun. That's terrible.
What, you mean the economically induced? Man, what's the language I'm looking for? It's not straight up. It's like when you want to say kidnapping, but like a professional.
Kidnapping, but a professional.
Detained. Detainment. Yeah, basically when you kidnap with a badge. Badge napping.
Badge napping.
All right.
Are you sure that's not just an extended break time while getting paid for it on taxpayer money?
Oh, so when Kamala's on vacation.
In her Timbs.
I'm not dealing with that. I'm not dealing with her and Tim's. I swear to fuck if a video comes out of her sea walking.
Yeah, she's got the coming off the plane with the Timbs, the walking in with the black choir behind her, the sitting down eating like greens and soul food with the hot sauce at a restaurant, the I smoke weed and listen to Tupac and Biggie before Tupac and Biggie came out. Yeah, she's very niggerish, you know.
Man. You know what I'm gonna be like if she comes out sea walking.
Bobby, this is my homeboy from the set, Hoover Deuce, and I'm keeping. Just give me the drink. He ain't no Deuce. It's a motherfucking Shermhead.
Really?
You take him, bestie. Dead on you. You gonna owe Arians $10. These Pepperwoods gonna make it real expensive, Bobby.
Uh-oh.
This is an OG call. This is an OG call.
Really?
This is an OG call.
I'm gonna make an OG call. All right, Wine Cellar Media. Rush Limbaugh. Okay, first it's Joe Biden. God damn it. This fucking...
Are you saying you're done with old white men? Is that what you're saying?
I'm starting to turn into one of the neoliberals where it's like, can we get back to normal? You put on your goddamn suit. You fucking put on your tie. I get it. It's patriarchy. Your wife ties your tie while you tell her how stressful of a day it's gonna be. Not about who he's picking to cheat on her with today, but just how stressful it's gonna be. And she says it's gonna be all right, sugar. And you get out there.
Wait, men don't tie their own ties under patriarchy?
Men don't do much. Yeah, and put on your fucking capizios and get out there and complete a fucking sentence.
No.
If you need to get in Rick Santorum cosplay, get a sweater vest. It can be a PGA button-up, a pullover. Get out there. Be like Obama. Put on the bow tie, which probably helped a lot of people believe he was a Muslim.
Oh,
Put on the
yeah.
fucking bow tie. When he does wear the bow tie, he does look like one of them Farrakhan niggas.
He does. He does.
It's kind of funny. And just get out there and fucking act right. But no, Joe Biden has to play hot Puerto Rican. Is it Puerto Rican twerk music? What is that record?
It's just Puerto Rican music, like just Puerto Rican pop music.
It's not twerkito.
I mean, you can twerkito, but that's pretty much anything that's Puerto Rican.
Okay, yeah.
Why do you think Chino XL is always making jokes about, it's unnecessary, like birth control in Puerto Rico? There's a reason he be making those jokes.
Oh, Jesus, Chino. Stop it, Chino. Damn New Jersey guys. Which was my birthplace. That's where some of the character comes from. But he gets up there and on his phone. Nigga, you couldn't get a DJ in the building?
No.
This is the level of effort they're putting in.
I think that he fucked it up. I think, like, the plan was to do what he did, but it was supposed to, like, make it look, like, spontaneous. And he just, like, couldn't pull it off. It's like, I think, I don't know. Anyways, that's the impression I get.
And it's almost like the Obamification. I didn't like that nickel slick nigga, which is what I've been calling him since 2008. That nickel slick, I didn't like him, but he was too cool, and they're having trouble recovering from that.
Yeah.
Because he was convincing to those young kids when he went and spoke to the freshly 18-year-old, the recently 18-year-old fucking high school voters and shit, and he was like, oh, they make the attacks at you, but sometimes you gotta, and then he brushes his shoulder off like the Jay-Z video. And they can't do that. You get Hillary's Pokemon go to the polls.
Yeah.
And it's just everything about Elizabeth Warren, which is nerdy Hillary.
Yeah.
Like the hot sauce in the bag, and then you got Kamala with the weed and Tupac in the 80s. And it's like, stop trying to be Obama. None of you are cool. Get up there and say the fucking sentence.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like Hillary was
people,
the perfect
like, fucking neoliberals are losing their mind over Kamala with the Tims. Like, they are loving it.
And it's like, so she looks like the people that she would advocate for stopping and frisking.
Yes. But it's different when she does it. And also, she laces her Tims all the way up to the top.
Oh.
Yeah, they're tied all the way up to the top.
Now, there's an album titled Warriors. Don't worry, you'll know the album if someone walks in the room and yells, Annie up, everyone cool is going to say, yap that fool. Know that rule. It's the Lisa Needs Braces of hardcore rap. All right? Annie up, yap that fool. And on that album, the rapper Little Fame, who was one half of the Squad MOP Mash Out Posse, he says, I keep it funky, understand me, son. I rock my Timbs untied, I don't plan to run.
Yeah.
Which is him basically saying, if the cops show up, I'm here, what's happening? Right. I don't plan to run. So there's beautiful irony in the fucking cop themselves wearing the Timbs, but as if they do plan to run because they don't really, they don't understand that fashion statement of East Coast and particularly New York brothers, or like the what you're showing yourself as a warrior, as they title the album. Like, that's part of why I'm wearing my shit untied, because I'm not gonna have to move.
Right.
I'm that confident that I'm gonna stand my ground no matter what, that my shit's untied.
Yeah.
Kamala don't represent that. That's the person you're running from, which is probably why she has to have them tied.
Yeah, she's got to be chasing niggas.
Yeah, chase these niggas down. That's the little bit of black she has in her to chase niggas down.
She's still black enough to have a fast twitch muscle.
She has a quick twitch muscle. That's all she got from Jamaica was a quick twitch muscle. If she had if she had enough more black for me to respect it, she would be Usain Bolt.
She'd be Usain Bolt.
Yeah.
Okay.
She would lock y'all niggas behind bolts when she catch you.
Shit.
Way off of the Rush Limbaugh thing.
Yes.
All right, so Rush Limbaugh covers it, and it's just about as bad as the video itself. Like, everything is wrong. Both sides.
And this is the Biden video of him with the Despacito?
Yeah, this is Rush Limbaugh doing his coverage of it.
Last side note, I swear. I think I told you, did you see that Trump retweeted it? But somebody put fuck the police from NWA, and Trump was like, what is this? Like, it was somehow fucking real. And it's like, that's not.
It's almost like Trump trying to make Biden look cool. Like, which one of y'all niggas is trying to lose worse?
Right.
Like,
as soon as I saw that, I was like, Democrats, please be the people that Republicans claim that you are. Please.
Fucking goofy ass race to the bottom. You both suck. Yeah, it's almost like both of them are just pissing at the left, which, yeah, that actually is what it is.
That is what it is.
All right, now Rush Limbaugh, his initial coverage ain't shit, but he goes into reading the lyrics, and keep in mind, he says the word Despacito like a racist white man.
Oh, God.
He makes it... Okay, I'm gonna have to turn off the wine cellar background music, because that is going to funk it up.
Yes.
All right, so let's bring up the Rush Limbaugh decibels. Again, listen to the way he says Despacito.
On the phone. I don't know what he was doing backstage, learning how to use the phone. I don't know if they had to wake him up. I don't know what. Here is what. Grab somebody number 4.
What'd you say?
Oh no, it's just funny when like old people are making fun of other old people for not not knowing how to use technology. Like, I don't trust any of y'all to fucking use modern technology properly, to be honest.
Well, I swear to fuck, every time I see a screen grab of a Rush Limbaugh clip, is it not this office?
It is. Like,
That
nothing
background?
has changed for like the last 20 years.
Right, that fucking
yeah.
Burger King sign.
It's just funny to me when, all right. Like, all right, yeah. Y'all need to learn how to use phones collectively. Teamwork makes the dream work.
Same microphone. How old is that fucking printer behind him?
Oh, God.
Whew. But he probably gets the flag replaced.
Well, that's just patriotism, really. You know.
This is what happened when Biden came out. Some say this is pandering to Hispanics. He played a song on his phone called Despacito.
He says it racist.
Despacito.
I swear, like, there is a way you can say things, right? Like there's a way, like, again, if I'm listening to a white person talk and they're just riffing about stuff and somehow it just gets there and they say, oh, and then the police showed up. I'm like, oh, yeah, you said police. You're cool. I get it. If they say the officers, oh,
right,
shit.
Right.
All right, Despacito.
I just have one thing to say. Hang on here. One of these people, I'd be
elected by acclamation.
All right, so he's gonna read the lyrics
Of Despacito?
and that's what made me come upstairs and get you. And I was like, we're doing a segment, buddy.
Oh no! Wait, in English or Spanish?
He's doing the translation. He's doing the English version. I wish it was Spanish.
This is not gonna go well.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
I'm going to share with you some of the lyrics of this song that Biden, who loves to smell women's hair, who loves to run his hands through the hair of women and younger.
He makes the critique that we make gross.
Yeah.
Like, we're actually saying something and he's just being, well, a right-winger.
Girls who happen to be within reach of Biden. Despacito, English translation. Yes, you know that I've been looking at you for a while. I have...
To the ladies out there, this is Rush Limbaugh
Oh no!
talking to you.
Don't use your late night DJ voice. That's rude. Don't fucking do that to these people.
I'm too high-pitched to have that.
Yes, you know that I've been looking at you for a while. I have to dance with you today. I saw that your look was calling me. Show me the way that I'm going, oh, you.
Oh! Oh!
Is that...
What the fuck was that? What was that?
Oh no! Watch. We know who tunes into this program. Some sex worker that tunes in from like South Miami is gonna be like, you know what? It's time to tell my story. Yes, Rush Limbaugh goes, oh! Sounds like David the Gnome drunk.
I have to dance with you today. I saw that your look was calling me. Show me the way that I'm going, oh, calling me. Show me the way that I'm going, oh, you are the magnet and I'm the metal. I'm getting closer and I'm setting up the plan. Just the thought of it accelerates the pulse.
Rush Limbaugh. I want to post this as Rush Limbaugh does slam poetry.
No.
Yes, I can do that. It's my own website. I can just do that. You can just.
This is very bad. This is very bad slam poetry. Even just like the, like the way he's reading it is weird. As far as like the vocal intonation and the pauses, like what are you doing? What are you doing?
He already did the everything after that is just post climax.
Oh, ew.
Now I'm enjoying it more than usual. All my senses are asking for more. This must be taken without any trouble. I want to breathe your...
this is the stuff nightmares are made out of.
Oh man, I understand that only 2 people are tuned in. That's fair. I would be one of those 2. All right, Limbaugh.
Neck, slowly.
No, why?
I can't. It's like bad commentary, but he's just reading lyrics. Oh, I did not rewind it. He just keeps doing that. Okay, let me give that a running start and let him do the whole breathing thing without me interrupting it.
I want to breathe your neck slowly. Let me...
Come on, man. Wings, why are you hiding your face?
This is terrible. This is fucking terrible.
tell you things in your ears.
Why does this...
Is that in the lyrics? I don't think that's in the fucking lyrics.
The breathing?
I have played that song many times last summer. You saw me.
Yes. The breathing, no, that he is making a breathing choice with that.
Okay, so he's just doing ad-libs. That's fantastic. Is this how Rush Limbaugh thinks people do the sex? Is this what you consensual sex makers do? Is this...
I don't know. It's weird. Sounds like an asthmatic.
So that you remember when you're not with me. Slowly. I want to undress you with kisses slowly.
Oh, no.
Oh, because Biden kisses, you see? So
yes.
It's the... Yeah, because, Biden made sure...
I just want to know what's going to happen when he gets to the oral sex line.
Oh, man, I don't know if he gets there. There isn't much time left.
I want to sign the walls of your labyrinth and make your whole body a man. This is a song for a pervert.
He cut out the oral... He stopped in the middle of the oral sex line.
Yeah, he doesn't understand that. He's like Ben Shapiro, all right? He gives a woman DAP, D-A-P. You know what I'm talking about.
Yes,
right?
yes.
He's just giving them DAP. I like that. That's a double entendre.
He's a dapper young man.
Yeah, sure.
No.
He looks like he's dressed for picture day.
He sounds like he's dressed for picture day.
He is dressed for picture day.
Yeah, he's like 4 feet tall. He sounds like he's 12. His intellectual capacity never expanded past 16.
Right, like as much as I'd want to, I couldn't really beat him up.
Oh, I could.
Like I would just like push him down into a mud
like
puddle.
laugh at him, like haha, ruined your picture day clothes, kid.
Yeah, just push him down. Just there you go. Right Antifa on his forehead and Sharpie.
He comes out, plays this song on his phone, holding it up to the microphone that he's going to use.
This is Rush Limbaugh that was calling a woman that was going to vote for Obama in 2008 a slut.
Didn't he say all that type of shit about Chelsea Clinton when she was like a teenager?
I never heard the clips, but I read about him, yes.
Yeah, like he was calling her all types of sluts. And then there was some protest on a college campus once where they wanted like the school to include like birth control choices with the healthcare on campus. And he was like,
that's
just
my
put
fault.
a...
Yes,
what?
You're right. I misremembered that. You're talking about what I would with the slut thing.
Oh, yeah, but he was like, put a penny between your knees, ladies, or some shit like that. Like that was his solution to birth, and not having access to hormonal birth control was just put a penny between your knees
I fucking remember
or some shit.
that.
Yeah. So but whatever. Yeah.
And we played the what's this? Michael Steele being a never Trump publican.
Oh God.
Oh yeah, those folks are a big bore. Taking a look at a couple headlines while we're here. It is 1:02 p.m. I need to be in the factory at 2:55 in the p.m. But we live so close to the factory, I don't really need to leave until like 2:15 or so. Just taking a look. A poll from Politico, so that Trump is close in the race in Arizona. Taking a look further. Federal officials sought heat ray device before clearing D.C. protesters. What? They sought a heat ray device?
Okay.
This is on NBC News. Taking a look. Who's the article writer? Rebecca Shabbat kicked up this article. And so, for the evening in early June, when law enforcement forcibly dispersed a crowd of protesters from Lafayette Square, federal and military officials tried to obtain a sound cannon or devices that are known as heat rays, a whistleblower says.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is from September 17th, my mother's birthday, today, in response to questions from the House Natural Resources Committee. Maj Adam DeMarco, a reservist in the District of Columbia National Guard, said that on the morning of June, he was copied on an email from the Defense Department's lead military officer for the National Guard captain, the Provost Marshal. Let's take a look here. They have a video clip here. National Guard officer weighs in on D.C. demonstration. This is from August 7th, though. How is this related? Holy shit, took me to a whole other page. What the fuck? Hey, fall back with that, NBC. So the article continues. According to DeMarco, the email said that the heat ray devices provide troops with the ability to reach out and engage potential adversaries at distances well beyond small arms range and in a safe, effective, and non-lethal manner. Mm-hmm. Wait, heat rays are non-lethal? Because the word heat and ray just don't hit my ear like that.
Is that like how they started shooting quote-unquote less lethal rounds at protesters, and then like people were still losing their eyes and shit but not dying?
Yeah, weren't they calling rubber bullets like less lethal?
Less lethal rounds.
That's fucking ridiculous. RF radiation has a I don't know about heat rays myself. The language just kind of trips me out though. I'm not comfortable with the language, but maybe it is less lethal. I doubt it, just given the trajectory of Europeans that got on those boats and did stuff. Another quote: the ADS can immediately compel an individual.
I found a story, but yeah, go ahead.
To immediately compel an individual to cease threatening behavior. What is this, like some long-range taser?
I don't know.
This shit sounds like it fucks people up.
It's gonna be like liquefying niggas' organs and shit. Like, just wait. Like, it's gonna be less lethal, and then in like 5 years from now, like everyone's just gonna get fucking, there's gonna be like 10,000 times more stomach cancer, and no one's gonna know why or something.
Yeah, but then Michael Moore will do a pretty good documentary about it, and then argue why we need to vote for Malia Obama for real change.
Malia Chelsea.
Yep. Oh God, that'll be a great one to watch. The more progressive feminists and the more conservative feminists argue that it's Chelsea's turn because she's older, or Malia's turn because she's black.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Yeah,
that'll be fun.
And they'll all have a disingenuous bullshit fight, but then they'll all just settle for recently converted to Republican John Kasich for the nominee. Reverted to Democrat. Converted. Yeah. Or maybe Rush Limbaugh. Look, the Democrats will take any fucking body.
What was that tweet? I would vote for Hitler before I would vote for Trump.
Like, really? Based on what you know about that guy.
Based on what you know about that guy.
I don't know, like, what was a little image is nothing, thirst is everything. He was more than a mustache.
He was more than a mustache.
We know you like what Michael Jordan was able to do with reviving it, but nah, nigga. All right, so fucking they were seeking to get heat rays. I'll just go ahead and link this on my my Facebook account with no comment. That's a good way to do it. Mm-hmm. All right, and Phoenix Kalita, you found a pretty neat story.
Oh, this is I'm out of Washington Post articles, so I can't click it. But I know, right? Like,
I hate when the Washington Post comes up in the results when I search something.
Somebody pointed it out. They were like, Washington Post paywall, New York Times paywall, Fox News free, Breitbart free. What's Ben Shapiro's one?
Oh, I don't know.
It's a Daily
Caller?
Wire, something.
Man, they're all daily.
Whatever. But free. They're like, so where the fuck do you think people are getting their news from? But anyways, based off the little excerpt here, there was a FOIA request that released 10,000 pages of USPS documents, the post office. And it turns out in those documents, there was a plan to send masks to every American, and the White House refused to fund them. So that was when how Trump was like wanting to defund the post office. That was part of the reason, is because they wanted to send face masks to every household in America for COVID. Yay!
That's your government. It's weird without music, isn't it?
Yeah, it fucking is.
Yeah, fucking just strange programming. You're not feeling it.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
Okay, well, there you go.
Really? That's what you're gonna...
What? What, you're not feeling that?
Dope. I mean...
If you manual laborers would work as hard as the owners, you wouldn't be so poor now, would you?
I mean, Jesus was a white man too, but you know, it's like he was a historical figure. I mean, that's a verifiable fact.
You're very beautiful.
I know.
Why do you smell so good?
Because I don't use deodorant and I only take bubble baths.
You got some great
terrible
moves, Todd. You dance like a white man, and I love it.
All right, you have more heat.
Oh, sure. There was a key witness in an ICE investigation about sexual assault at an El Paso detention center, and guess what happened to that key witness?
Oh, they got a birthday party.
No.
Cake, balloons.
No.
Bill Skarsgård showed up as Pennywise, crawled out of a refrigerator. It was a ball.
No. They deported the witness.
To their birthday party.
Right, yeah, that's what happened. The U.S. government late Monday deported a crucial witness in an ongoing investigation into allegations of sexual assault and harassment at an El Paso immigration detention center, according to the witness's lawyer. The 35-year-old woman had been held in the facility, which is overseen by ICE, fuck them niggas, for about a year, and told lawyers about a pattern and practice of abuse there, including guards that systematically assaulted her and other detainees in areas that were not visible to security cameras. Several guards forcibly kissed her, at least one touched her intimate parts, and she was often as she was walking back from the medical unit to her barrack, according to her complaint. If she behaved, then she would, the guards told her if she behaved towards their sexual advances, they would help her be released. The Department of Homeland Security's Office of the Inspector General launched an investigation, so this is gonna go fucking nowhere, into accusations after ProPublica, you should definitely follow ProPublica, and the Texas Tribune first reported them last month. At least 2 other women have come forward with similar allegations of assault. The Inspector General requested that ICE not deport the woman, and the FBI interviewed the woman extensively, according to her lawyers. Her attorneys also sent a complaint to the U.S. Attorney's Office for the Western District of Texas and the El Paso County District Attorney's Office. But she was still deported. So, you know, good, great.
Fucking fuckers.
Yeah. Huh.
And let me take a look at my saved deals. It's awkward, folks. I'm going to get it together with this going to work at night business.
Yes.
Wait a second. I don't think oh, Jesus Christ. Just something that exists in the world because it does.
Yes.
Today, actually, Thursday, September 17th, 2020. And it says through October 29th, and it says Shop Talk, a conversation with black men with the Biden-Harris deal. And on their poster for the Biden part, for the letter E, they have this a black, a brown, and a lighter brown stripe. And the rapper Young Jeezy's gonna be there. Young Jeezy.
Okay.
Jeezy Young. He's a hip-hop man.
Sure.
So you don't like hip-hop men. That's how you get to black voters. And I don't even know these other old niggas. One of the faces looks kind of familiar. All right, so just you're gonna get down with that, right?
No, I'm not.
All right, you're missing out. You're missing out
Like,
on
and
Shop
I don't-
Talk.
And on this, because that's that shit where, like, you know, they're gonna put up like some niggas who went to like the HBCUs, or, you know, who are now millionaires, who are on that neoliberal shit. If they really, which I mean they never will, because they're not fucking serious about changing or reform, but if they were, they would get people who went to prison because of the crime bill and talk about what could have prevented those you know, what could have prevented those people from going into crime if they felt like that's something they had to do, what it would have looked like if there was rehab, if they were convicted because they had, you know, were struggling with addiction, what happened to their families while these people were in prison, you know, like was anybody putting money on their books? Were they allowed to talk to their families? Like, did their kids have to grow up without parents? You know, like, talk to those people. I don't give a fuck about Young Jeezy's opinion about Kamala Harris. I don't give a fuck about a fucking Democratic pundit's opinion about Joe Biden. I want to hear from people who are actually directly impacted by Biden's policies and Kamala's policies.
You don't want to hear Young Jeezy?
No, I don't.
I don't know. Let me search his name. See what he says about politics. Let's see.
Oh, this is gonna be good, I'm sure. Let me see. I'm gonna search Twitter and see.
Yeah, I just typed up a Young Jeezy Kamala. The results are Young Jeezy 100 grams, Young Jeezy's son involved in homicide in Georgia, Young Jeezy gets some money, Young Jeezy sitting low, I hustle, shot collar, chickens no flour. I believe he was a coke rapper.
It's funny that as you say that, what I see is Young Jeezy said all white everything.
Oh, Jesus. That's why he likes Kamala, Debbie. Ooh, just checking here. Okay, let me see. Young Jeezy, Obama. Maybe there's a clip of Young Jeezy talking about Obama. Okay, he was on MSNBC 5 months ago. Okay, let's see. Here we are. This is Young Jeezy on a political station. This is his moment.
What's up, y'all? This is Common.
Got the RZA right here. DJ M.
Okay, they do that sort of radio station lead-in thing. And now they get to the segment. I don't know who this host is. Is that Ari Shafir?
That's where a lot of art.
Yeah, that's Ari. Yeah, it says Ari talks to Young Jeezy, which was a great moment in hip-hop history where it's still like no one has asked him and it's just left up to assume your direction or not. But DMX was on a show 106 in Park, I think it was. And Young Jeezy was still new as far as a solo artist. He had been across the Southern mixtape circuit already for a few years. But now he's new. He's got a hot record deal. He's got some hot singles on the radio. And you know how when they have a guest on, they're like, why don't you introduce the next music video?
Yeah.
And so DMX looks into the teleprompter and says, and now, the number 4 video by Young Jeezy.
Well, you know, it's fun.
Fucking live. I just happened to be off that work today to see that moment.
All I'm seeing on Twitter is someone claiming that Obama wouldn't have won if not for Jeezy.
Woo! Okay. Yeah,
Okay, so he was quoted in The Hill in 2015 about Obama saying, "I've seen a black president but didn't see change."
Oh, there you go. All right,
So,
and wait, what year was that?
2015.
That was 2000. All right, here's 2020.
Okay.
All right. So I mean, and like the Hillary clan says, I like calling them clan. The Hillary clan says people evolve. Well, I like evolvement.
Yeah.
Mention my president is black. That's where a lot of our viewers
Okay, that was a song they did, My President is Black, and
yeah.
I really think that Lil Wayne and Jules Santana's mixtape remix of that was way the fuck better. All right, here we go.
Will recall, I mean, that was a big political anthem. That was before Obama's election. A lot of people remember.
I predicted that, by the way.
You called it. I'm going to show you. New York Times. Jeezy, New York Times wrote about this.
Really? He predicted that?
Yeah.
I like how people act like their individual prediction is some super major calculated shit. Like Gus T. Renegade always does that with Francis Welsing and Trump.
Yeah.
And it's like, if you listen, the room she was in, it was like a throwaway punchline.
Mm-hmm.
But then also, folks had been predicting that. Sam Cedar, like the day Trump announced, Cedar went on MSDNC and said he's got the primary, see what happens in the general, but the Republican primary is over already. And then it's like, you like thinking about Obama winning. What I was arguing for both times, he went against chumps.
Yeah.
Like, his opponents were Lurch McCain, and back then, I when I first was saying this, I used the ableist language, Crazy Palin, but yeah, fucking Sarah Palin, her John Birch Society ass.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, of course he won. And then remember, he was coming off of the Bush administration.
Right.
And he was cool. He was a new politics, a new style.
Mm-hmm.
All right, but you know, he predicted it. All right, Young Jeezy on MSNBC 5 months ago.
And My President is Black, Young Jeezy expanding on that theme, using on his role models or a dream ticket, which could be Tupac and Obama. So I gotta ask you here on national news.
How the fuck are your role models Tupac and Obama?
That doesn't. People who don't critically examine things.
Yeah, that's
people who only know talking points.
God.
Like, yeah, if you only know the talking points, that actually works, but.
That's the kind of nigga that fucking says how you doing every day, but doesn't actually want to know how you're doing. Like, just get out the routine, fucko.
Friday night heading to the weekend, how it felt when, I'm gonna play it for everyone who forgot, the president himself gave you a little bit of a shout out. Let's take a look.
Yeah.
So allow me to close with a quick preview of the secret agenda you can expect in a second Obama administration. In my first term, I sang Al Green. In my second term, I'm going with Young Jeezy.
What did that mean?
Does he say anything of substance?
Oh, I haven't heard this clip yet. But that also just remember that shit with where they tried to placate the lefties, like, oh, in his second term, Obama has nothing to lose.
Right.
He can really do what he wants.
Right.
And then the first thing he did was offer up Social Security to Mitch McConnell as a grand bargain.
That's what he really wants. I'll tell you what he wants,
Christ.
what he really, really wants.
Woo! I couldn't come up with a tag on to what you did.
Mean to you?
Everything, man. Coming from where I came from, my trials and trails, my humble beginnings, but not only because of who he is, but where he did it, and that let me know that at one of those correspondents then, and that let me know he heard my message, because I did a lot.
I'm telling you, folks, as a hip hop head that has sat through Young Jeezy verses on purpose, there was no message. All right, he's a boring ass coke rapper.
As far as my city for the Obama campaign, just as far as getting people out to vote, using my voice. And one thing that I respect about him, other than being the president, he's always been a true leader from what I've seen. And in times of crisis,
Leading who? What? Where?
What?
When? Why? How?
But at least he evolved from his 2015 comment.
When was this?
2020, 5 months ago. This is April 6th.
He's saying exactly the same shit he said in 2015, which was nothing.
You're telling me, so what, but now he's gonna talk with Joe Biden.
Uh-huh.
This is gonna be relevant shit.
Okay.
You ready?
We try to divide people, and that's what I love about it. So I feel honored, really.
100%.
I like how Ari had to sit there. Why is Ari next to Fat Joe?
Oh,
God damn it. All right, that's it. And this includes me. No more propping up rappers with gray beard hair.
No.
It's over.
Hey, I'm Ari Melbourne.
What's up, y'all? This is Fat.
Oh my God, I said Ari Shafir. That's Ari Melbourne.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah.
I Ari don't be knowing.
Joe, and this is The Beat. And you can find this segment and more of our work at msnbc.com/thebeat.
This
is terrible. Yeah.
MSNBC just got so much worse. I haven't watched MSNBC in so fucking long. And
you're not missing anything.
Jesus Christ, that was bad.
Yeah.
All right, you're.
Oh no, I'm just looking at the article from 2015. It was the same basic thing he just did now. He said a lot of words without actually saying anything of substance. When he was criticizing Obama, he said, "It's not the change I was expecting. Like everyone else, I thought we were going to wake up and it was all going to be better. I don't question that some people have been affected by what he's done, but some people weren't." He offered tips to help Obama, saying he has a little over a year left to turn up. I'd like to see him get more aggressive with what's going on. That was his advice. What's going on? To what are we referring? Like, it's a lot of words without actually saying anything. So nothing has changed in 5 years. Ugh. Like, are we talking about climate change? Are we talking about police brutality? Are we talking about wealth inequality? Are we talking about stop fucking bailing out banks? What the fuck are we talking about? What the fuck are we talking about?
Nothing, Nathan, Nathaniel. And I hope that I hadn't clicked on something that I was supposed to be staying on. I think we just tangented in general.
I think so.
And it is 1:23 p.m. I better cut this off, upload it. Podcasting, getting a little awkward. But I'll pull it back together because like after this week, I'll have an idea of like a set schedule together. Like I think one thing I might just be doing is just I've been staying up for a minute after getting back from work. Mm-hmm. But maybe I'll just go straight to sleep as soon as I get back from work.
Yeah?
Yeah, because it's like I already got my heart rate down because I've been sitting in the car, slowed down. So yeah, I can really just wash up real quick and get to bed so I can get up a little bit earlier and have more time to get things going. Maybe even just wake up or get up when I wake up, right? That wake up, go to the bathroom, sit down, do a couple segments, and then go back to bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it. I just got to figure my life out around a fucking night shift. But then I'm going to throw myself off because this might not be a mandatory 6-day-a-week all-year job.
Mm-hmm.
Might not be.
Yeah.
So then if it's not, then I'm going to get used to my weekday schedule and then have the weekend off. Yeah, so we're going into interesting times. But you'll still have the wine cellar. And thank you to the homie that hit up the Venmo. One of the first, I think I immediately got some Gatorade.
Did you?
You're damn right. Drank it with my face.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, indeed. All right, and that's helping move the wine cellar forward. Patreon.com/wine cellar media fund. PayPal.me/Phoenix and William. Phoenix Caliter has the Cash App, $Phoenix Caliter.
Mm-hmm.
And that Venmo is the @Wine Cellar Media. And this whole 40-something minutes was really supposed to just be Rush Limbaugh.
Oh.
I don't know what happened. I never know what happens. All right, let me get the hell out of here. Have a good one.